Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today we have Q&A number 4 answers. So this is going to be a really long video because I got a lot of questions, and I cannot record past 15 minutes, so I'm going to have to hurry this thing up. So we're going to jump right into it. So I will be answering the questions from the first one that was asked all the way up to the most recent one, so like chronological order. So if you were early to ask questions, then yours will be one of the first that are answered, but if you asked a question later on, then it'll probably be towards the end of the video. So, yeah, like I said, we're going to jump right into this thing. So we will start off with the 3 questions that were asked by Extreme Chevy 2. Now, his first one was show your face, so he wants a face reveal. Now, I have thought about doing that, but I don't know if I'm ever going to. I've thought about it. Maybe if I ever reach 2,000 subscribers, I'll do a face reveal. I don't really know. I've never really thought about it too much. I've thought about it before, but not too much. But I could do it maybe in the future. I don't really know if I ever will or not. And then his second one, favorite Spin Master truck so far, it'd have to be, I don't know, I'm showing Brodozer and Dragon in front of the camera. Those are just 2 trucks that I randomly grabbed. But I would honestly probably have to say either Dragon right here, or Megalodon, or Pirate's Curse. Out of the ones that have been made so far, I think those 3 are my favorite. Oh yeah, by the way, I'd like to mention also, if I sound any different, it's because I currently am sick. I have a little cold, so my nose is like stuffed up and everything. So yeah, I apologize if I sound sick or anything. But yeah, my favorite Spin Master trucks so far, I have 3 favorites, I'd say, are Dragon, Megalodon, and Pirate's Curse. And then his third and final question, good advice for small YouTubers. That's a good question. I mean, considering, if you were to compare my channel to a lot of people's channels, I am a very small YouTuber too. And my only advice to even smaller YouTubers than me are just make as many videos as you can. Try to please your subscribers, the people that are subscribed to you. Make videos that they want to see. And I don't know, like I said, I'm still a small YouTuber too, so I'm trying to find out some things too. But I would say just try to, I don't know, just make the best videos you can, make them no matter what. If you're only having 1 person watch them, it's still better than 0, so I just suggest just keep up the grind and don't give up. If you have a low amount of subscribers, do not give up. You will get there eventually. Believe me, I started at 0 one time, and I'm still here at, 1,360-ish, so yeah, just keep up the grind and don't give up is my biggest suggestion to YouTubers out there that are smaller than me. But, yeah, that was his last question. Then we have a question from Monster Jam Clips 2017. He says, can you start doing stop-motion Monster Jam videos? I did a stop-motion NASCAR video about 2 months ago, but I didn't end up doing, like, a whole NASCAR stop-motion series or anything like that. But as far as Monster Jam goes, I don't know. I've never really thought about that. I could maybe in the future. That'll be something interesting, but I have to come up with a track design if I ever did, like, a stop-motion of racing or freestyle, and I'm really not good with that kind of stuff, so I don't know. I might make one in the future. I'm not really sure. But, yeah, Corbin Lewis, what is your top 15 trucks? I'm only going to name 5 because 15 is a lot, and for time's sake, I'm only going to name my top 5 favorites. So, my top 5 are Max D, Monster Energy, Gas Monkey Garage, and the next 2 are actually retired, Mad Scientist and Hot Wheels. Those 2 just retired this year. But my top 3 that still compete are Max D, Monster Energy, and Gas Monkey Garage. So, yeah, the next question is from Monster Jam Man 12503. He says, do you have rigs of rods? No, I don't. I have a laptop, so I could get it if I wanted to. I used to have Roblox, but I don't play that anymore. But, no, I never got rigs of rods, and maybe I will in the future. I don't know. And then he says, P.S. I enjoy your vids, man. Thanks a lot. It means a lot. And, yeah, you're an awesome guy too, man. So, yeah. The next questions, there is 3 of them by MJBoy67. His first one is, what is your favorite stadium to watch Monster Jam at? Now, if you're talking about these stadiums that I've been to in real life, I've been to Syracuse, Foxborough, and East Rutherford. So out of those 3, I don't know. Syracuse is the closest one to me. But out of those 3, which one do I think is the best? Just going off the ones that I've been to in real life, I'd probably have to say East Rutherford. I mean, this past year kind of sucked, but the year before I went, and it was one of the best stadium shows of the year. So as a whole, I would say East Rutherford, but Syracuse and Foxborough are both very good shows too. And World Finals, obviously, but I've never been there. And obviously, there's a lot of other really good stadiums out there, like Anaheim and Glendale and so many others. But yeah, just out of the ones I've been to, I would say East Rutherford. His next question, what is your favorite place to watch NASCAR? I've only been to one track, which is Watkins Glen, and believe it or not, I have been there 9 times. I've been there every year the past 10 years except 1. So, yeah, Watkins Glen, and in real life is Watkins Glen just because that's the only one that I've ever been to. And then his last question, can you guys go to my channel and ask questions for my Q&A? So I guess that's for you guys. He asked you guys if you guys can go to his channel and ask him some questions for his Q&A. But I might do that after this video as well. So, yeah, those are the questions from MJBoy67. The next ones are from Dylan Kroom. His first one is, what is your favorite NASCAR diecast? Now, just going off of the 2018 line, I would have to say, now it's a bit biased because Kyle Busch is my favorite driver, but the Caramel M&Ms for Kyle Busch, that car is amazing. That's one of my favorites. I really like William Byron's Liberty University. I don't know why. That car just really hooks on me, I guess. And I don't know. They made a lot of good schemes this year. I really like Kyle Larson has pretty good schemes. His DC Solar, it sucks that that scheme that sponsor will no longer be sponsoring him in 2019, but his Credit One Bank is pretty nice, his McDonald's, so Larson always has good schemes. I don't know. There's a lot. I also like Jimmy Johnson's Lowe's for Pros, but that actually, no, never mind. That's not one of my favorites. I know a lot of people don't really like that scheme, though, but I kind of like it. It's not one of my favorites, but yeah, I really like Eric Almirola's Smithfield as well. Ryan Blaney has some very nice schemes, too. His PPG is awesome. Chase Elliott has great schemes, too. His Mountain Dew schemes and Sun Energy 1, they're very, very nice. So, yeah, those are just some of my favorites. His next question, do you watch Xfinity or Truck Series NASCAR races? I do, but not that much. I watch the Monster Energy Cup Series every single week that it's on. But the Xfinity and Trucks I watch from time to time. I used to watch them a lot more when I was younger, but I kind of only watch the Monster Energy Cup Series now. Like I said, I still watch the other series from time to time. I'll definitely watch the Daytona races for all three series, but yeah, mostly a Monster Energy Cup Series guy. His next question is, do you watch Formula One racing or IndyCar racing? No, I do not. His next question, do you play any NASCAR video games? I do. I do not have the newest one, NASCAR Heat 3, but I do have NASCAR Heat 2, and I still play that from time to time, and I would like to get NASCAR Heat 3 in the future if I could. But yeah. And his last question is, do you have Xbox or PS4? I have a PS4. So, yeah, the next questions are from Price the MJ Fan. He has 4. The first one, if you could eat one food for the rest of your life, what would it be? I would say pizza. Pizza's amazing. His next one, do you have a 3DS? I did, like, 5 years ago. When I was in, like, 6th grade, I used to play one, but I still have it, but I haven't used it in, like, 4 or 5 years. Next one, are you a dog or a cat person? I like dogs and cats, but I've never personally owned a dog, so I would have to say cats, because I've had cats my whole life growing up. So, yeah, and his last question, burgers or Mexican food? I would say burgers for sure. And, yeah, the next question is from Phoenix the Cool Kid. He said, when did you start liking monster trucks? It's actually a pretty good question. I would say it was 2011. It was late 2011 because my birthday is in October. I actually got just a random truck. It was the 2011 Monster Mutt Rottweiler for my birthday in October of 2011. So about 7.5 years ago, almost 8 years ago, was my first ever truck. And ever since then, it grew on me. And then in January of 2012, I went to my first ever show. It was an arena show in Rochester, New York. And ever since then, it just hooked on me. So like I'd say late 2011, early 2012. But yeah. The next question by CMoney33, when are you going to do Season 2 of the points competition? Another great question, and I'm not really sure. Maybe sometime in February or March I might start it up again. I don't know. It's been nice just to be doing sign-up series lately instead of points competition, but I don't know. I might, because those got a lot less views than sign-up series. Those didn't get that many views, so I don't know. I'm still going to do it for sure, but I've just been kind of taking a break from that, but maybe in like February or March at the latest, I will do these sign-ups for Season 2. So yeah, the next two questions are from SDSIG Mund. He says, could you do a Monster Jam parody? I don't know, probably not. I've never really thought of it before, and I'm not really that creative, so I don't know, but maybe. And his next question, do you collect Hot Wheels or Matchbox cars? No, I do not. I collect NASCAR diecast, but I do not collect Hot Wheels or Matchbox cars. But, yeah, Sam Woggs has one question. He says, what is your favorite thing that you have ever received? I don't know if that means, like, trucks, like, in the mail, like, in a trade. I don't really know what you mean, but just, my favorite Monster Jam truck in my collection, I don't know. I have a lot of rare ones. Exterminator is definitely one of them. I'm so happy I have that truck. I don't know. That's a tough question, because you were kind of, you weren't really it was kind of a basic question. I didn't really know what you meant there, so I apologize, but I don't really know what you meant by ever received. I don't know if you mean like monster truck wise or what, but yeah, the next question by Patrick Dillon, he says, how many Monster Jam, I'm assuming he meant to say how many Monster Jam trucks do you have? Now, between Hot Wheels Monster Jam, Hot Wheels Monster Trucks, and Spin Master Monster Jam, I have just over 600. Now, my current total is 620. That could be off a little bit, because last time I counted was in August, and then I've just been trying to keep track ever since. But if I ever miscounted, I'm not sure, but I have just over 600 between the three series. I believe it is 620. So yeah, I kind of got to speed things up here. Curry Gaming has 2 questions. Do you think Spin Master should have a real-life monster truck? Yeah, they should. That'd be pretty cool. And which independent trucks are your favorite? That's another good question. I would say Jester, Saigon Shaker, and Overkill Evolution are my favorites. So yeah, the next questions are from the Cameron9785. He has 5 questions. What is your favorite restaurant is the first. I would say my favorite fast food restaurant, probably McDonald's, honestly. I mean, a lot of people say McDonald's isn't that good, but you've got to admit McDonald's is pretty dang good. But, I don't know. I'm not really sure what my favorite restaurant is. Maybe Denny's, like, for sit-down restaurant, maybe Denny's. But, yeah, his second question, what is your favorite video you've ever watched? I don't really know. I'm not sure about that. But, yeah, his third question, are you going to go to Monster Jam World Finals 20? I wish, but it's in Orlando, and that is still across the United States for me, and I don't have the money to fly, and driving it would take like 2 days to drive, so unfortunately I will not be. And his fourth one, which one do you like better, Hot Wheels Monster Jam or Spin Master? I would say Spin Master so far. They've been way better. And his last question is, what is your least favorite independent truck? I don't know. I don't really have a least favorite. I've never really thought about that before, but I don't really have a least favorite, to be honest. So yeah. The next question is from Casey's Splattertube. He says, what Monster Jam DVDs do you own? I actually don't have any Monster Jam DVDs, I don't believe. So, yeah. And then his second question, what would you like to see in the new Monster Jam video game? I hope it's way more realistic than Monster Jam Crush It was, so I hope it is really realistic. That's the number one thing. Just make it realistic, at least somewhat. But, yeah, the next questions are from Fire Champ. Do you play Fortnite? If so, how many wins? No, I've never played Fortnite before. Unfortunately, well, I mean, not really unfortunately, I've just never really been into those types of video games. And, yeah, his next question, Hot Wheels Monster Jam versus Hot Wheels Monster Truck versus Spin Master. Which one is the best? I would say Spin Master by far. Spin Master is amazing. Yeah, Pokemon Dude 1254. Well, what is your favorite Mattel truck and how old are you? And show your face. So he has 3 questions. My favorite Mattel truck, I don't know. Like I said before, I have to say Exterminator. And how old am I? I am 16. I'll be 17 later this year. And show your face, like I said before. I've thought about doing a face reveal. Maybe though sometime in the future. I don't know. Yeah, Patrick the MJ fan asks, who do you think is more stupid, me or Jacob? I don't really know why you would ask that, but I would have to say Jacob. Yep. But yeah, moving on to Jeffrey Bubba. Do you think I'll get a win? And also, what is your well, the first question, do you think I'll ever get a win? If you mean in sign-up series, yeah, you definitely will. I mean, a lot of people have been trying to get sign-up series wins on my channel for a long time, but eventually they always do. So yeah, I think you will. And he says, and also, what is your favorite all-time truck by Hot Wheels and Spin Master? Like I said, so far, Spin Master, Dragon Megalodon Pirate's Curse, and Mattel is Exterminator. We still have about 5 more questions. I'm going to try to get through these pretty quick. I have 2 more minutes. So, Rockstar1581 says, are your grades good in school? They're not that bad. I mean, I've never failed a class before, but, I mean, in my school, they go by number grades, not by letter. And usually I get, like, in the 70s and 80s. So, I mean, not the best, but also not the worst, in my opinion. But, yeah, Nightmare1314, what car would you want? I'm not that big of a car guy, to be honest. I'm a NASCAR fan, but just cars in general. I'm not a big cars fan, so I don't really have a dream car, to be honest. I don't really have one. But, yeah, 3 more questions. The next one is from Monster Jammin' 24/7. He says, what are some Monster Jam World Finals freestyle runs you think deserved to win that didn't? Well, Jim Kohler's run, I believe it was 2 years ago. I think it was World Finals 17. That one definitely deserved to win, for sure. Other than that, I don't really know, to be honest. But that one, for sure, he should have won that year over Lee O'Donnell when he did the front flip. That was amazing, but it was honestly pure luck. But, yeah, 2 more questions. The next one from D-Dubs MJ. What is your favorite all-time NASCAR race? That is a very tough question. I would have to say for tracks, always Daytona and Talladega. Those 2 tracks always have the most exciting finishes. But, yeah, for tracks, I would say Daytona, Talladega, maybe some of the road courses. Watkins Glen, like I said, I've been there 9 times. Watkins Glen, always a very, very fun race. But, yeah, those are the best tracks. But just one specific race, I don't really know. And the very last question is from Kenny D. Do you get Hot Wheels Monster Jam Customs by Wayne? Yeah, I've gotten a couple from him. The Monster Energy, Hooked, Overkill Evolution, Mad Scientist, and Stinger are all from him. So yeah, I fit this under 15 minutes. Sorry if it seemed rushed, but thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. And yeah, leave a like on the video. Make sure to subscribe as well, and I will see you guys next time.